off. All right, let's go ahead and do this. So, guys, welcome to the call. Wanted to put together a video to really break down and share with you guys how to effectively and properly launch the newest person. So, I want to be able to give you guys that blueprint, that game plan, so you know exactly what to do, how to do it, prepare yourself for that moment. That way, when when you guys are bringing people on, you're enrolling your newest person, you know exactly what to do and effectively get them launched the right way so that they can have proper success. And I want to kind of say a few things before I share my screen and just show you guys. So if you're taking notes, definitely take notes and write this down because this is something that you can implement for maximum success. But I do want to say, first of all, guys, when it comes to the launch, when it comes to really helping people get started, you want to be able to give them the right perspective. You want to be able to give them the right mindset coming in. And I will say this, people, when you help somebody get started, you're prospecting, you're talking to your friends, whoever it is, warm market, cold market, strangers, whoever, you got to remember that you're pre-training people before they even get started. You're already setting the tone, you're already setting the pace, setting the mindset, the perspective before they even join you, before they even get started. So it's so important that you follow the system, you follow the blueprint. This call right here is going to break down the launch, when somebody's going to get started. If you're not on the launch, maybe you're on the invite, maybe you're on the prospecting part of it, reaching out, starting meaningful conversations, finding new people to talk to. Maybe you're on the follow up, maybe you're on, the three-way call, whatever it is. We have videos on that. I know specifically on my YouTube, we have a list of all those things. Go back and find where you're at in the pipeline, in the conversation pipeline, and then go from there. This is the launch. We're going to break this down. So one thing that I just want to share with you guys to build the right mindset, to build the right perspective around what we're doing in the first place, before I get into the what's and the call to action in the actual plan, I want to build the mindset first. So you know exactly why we're doing this in the first place, have some purpose behind it. But I want to kind of give it to you guys like this. Okay. This is an elite launch, an elite game plan. Okay. This isn't just, all right, cool, got somebody signed up. Here's the academy, you're good. The launch is where all the work starts. This is the beginning. Okay. This is where the fun part really gets exciting. And there's definitely intention and purpose behind everything that we do. And when you bring somebody on, we want to bring people on with an elite mentality. Okay. And what do I mean by an elite mentality? Well, most people, when you get started, typically, if you're rocking with me, unless you already have a specific focus, maybe you just want to focus on crypto, you just want to focus on high frequency, or just want to focus on Forex, then you're going to start with that starter pack and we'll have a game plan for you. But I would prefer, and this is the mentality you need to have, prefer elite for maximum growth and maximum results with the elite game plan that we're going to give you. Okay. And we want to be able to go in with the mentality that when somebody gets started, you're taking advantage of the academy and what it has to offer. For those of you that don't know, the I Am Mastery Academy has 5 lanes of income. I believe it's more, but we'll stick with 5. But it has 5 lanes of income. Okay. What we want to do first is make sure that they're able to choose the academy that's going to support them, their lifestyle, and where they want to go. Okay. So their why, their goals, their vision. I'm going to break that down so you can see my screen. But not only do we want them to obviously see the power of trading and the skill set and being able to invest, right? Get money to work for them. But we want to also give them the perspective of, man, you know how important and powerful it is to not only have money working for you in the financial markets, but also create a residual income. And I think the coolest part about what we do here is we don't have to have all of this capital to open up, a business, right? It's $200-300 to start up and operate a global business. That's literally unheard of, with zero overhead, and it's all digital. It's all from your phone, and you pay 15-16 bucks a month to unlock the compensation plan. Obviously, once you share this with 3 people. Okay. We have a lot of people on the team that have already done that. Ask them how they did it. Just follow the game plan. So we want to give people the opportunity. Don't have such a narrow-minded, perspective. Don't limit people on what's possible. The way that I look at it is like, look, there's bags of money on the table. I'm going to take the bags of money. It's like, do you want, this $100 bill or this $100 bill? It's like, I'm going to take both. It's not a trick question. It's like, take both of them. And so we want to give people the mentality of, hey, like, this is the goal. Okay. Short-term trades times residual income plus long-term crypto investing. that equals wealth. And that's what we're going to do here is we're going to give people the opportunity to obviously go out and learn the skill set of trading, start investing in the markets, but give them a plan where they can fund their account, fund their portfolio through residual income instead of just taking that income from their job. And plain and simple is, would you rather take $600 from your job and put it into your trading account? Or would you rather just share this with a few people, okay, that now you have accountability through, now you can trade together, now you can do this a part of a like-minded community, take that $600 from the company to fund your trading, to fund your investing. That's what I personally did. I did that in 6 months. I went P1000 my first 6 months, 7 months. It's not going to take you 7 months. Okay. I started 4.5 years ago. We have a plan. You can literally do that your first 30 days. You make a decision. Let's go. But I did that, and that helped me grow and compound my account. I'm not going to give income claims on here, but get to a point where I'm literally going to hit all of my financial goals in the next 6 to 12 months of being in 100K student loan debt, of going from a place of, not having anything or having a plan or a vision or any of that. So this is it. This is the plan. If you rock with me, this is the elite game plan. And this is the mentality and the posture that we need to have if we really want to make the most of this, not only our growth, our personal growth, but our results. Okay. One thing I'm going to just give you, and then I'm actually going to give you the plan of how this works. But I want to give you guys an example of residual income, because I think a lot of people they downplay the power of residual income. Okay. I've tasted what residual income feels like. I remember when I lost my job, I got furloughed actually a couple times and I had residual income to lean on. Okay. When I was trying to get my trading on point, when I was trying to, build my account and compound what was in my, my trading and all that other stuff. Okay. I had residual income to fall back on while I search for, another job or career path or whatever. Okay. To fund for that time being. And another thing, Alex and I were actually talking about this the other day, is emergencies and unexpected things happen all the time. Kids, car problems, house problems, so many different things that you just probably wouldn't even think about happen. And you're like, oh, well, this happened this month and, I'll be good next month. No, something literally always happens every single month. There's always something. Okay. So I just want you to keep that in mind. Residual income is a lifesaver in so many ways. But I'm going to give you one example, and I'm going to dive into the plan. Okay. Everybody knows Michael Jackson, right? Michael Jackson, rest in peace. Michael Jackson made Thriller, right? The song Thriller one time. He made Beat It one time. The song. Okay. Went studio, made the song, boom, done. Okay. And he continued to get paid for that song, for those songs, for those albums, for that whatever, 10 years later, 20 years later, 30 years later, decades later. Okay. He did something one time and he gets paid for it over and over and over again. That's residual income. Okay. MJ gets paid more now since his passing, rest in peace, than he did when he was alive. Crazy. And I heard this concept the other day, not to go on a tangent, but I just want to give you guys as much value and perspective as possible. But so many people claim this notion of time is money. Okay. Time is not money, because MJ most certainly ran out of time, yet is still making more money now that he's passed, than when he was alive. Same with Michael Jordan, the same scenario. He's making more money off the court than he was when he was playing basketball. Okay. And it's through residual income. All the celebrities, influencers that you look up to, that you role model after, whatever, that you play their songs, Drake, Russ, Logic, whoever you listen to, Jay-Z, okay, Kanye West, all these guys, they make their money by residual income. And then they take that residual income and then they go put it into investments. That's what they do. Okay. And that's why I want to give you this perspective, is people limit themselves. They have this stigma and weird mindset, and it's not their fault. I had this mindset too in the beginning, and then I just quickly lost it, because I was like, no, I see the value of this. I see the power of this. Okay. But they have this weird mentality around residual income, because they think sharing this is a bad thing. I'm actually, poverty is the real global pandemic. Okay. It's actually a good thing to serve and help others in a time like right now, where you have literally the keys. I have this written on my wall for a reason. You have the cure to financial cancer. Act like it. If you had the cure to cancer, wouldn't you tell everybody in your phone, whether they believe you or not, whether they cared or took a look at it or not? You would tell everybody. So I'm telling everybody. I literally, my phone has been blowing up all day long. I've been replying to messages because I've been reaching out to people who not only need this. I don't want to work with people to just need this, but I want to work with people that actually have a desire. I qualify them. Hey, you're hardworking. Hey, I know you're, seem like a really dope and driven person. You seem super inspiring. right? You seem really hardworking, whatever. I think this might be a good fit for you, right? The energy's right. I love your vibe. Like I've got something you've got to see. I've been super excited about something. I've got something you should probably take a look at. I would love to share it with you. If I send you a quick video on how you can make money part-time online, okay, would you be able to check it out? Guys, it's so stupid simple. Just get a yes or a no, right? So I wanted to give you that perspective. Time is not money. Obviously, we have the power. The power of what we have is not only to compound our money and multiply our money in the markets, but it's to be able to earn residuals to fund our trading and investing accounts. Okay, this is literally what the wealthiest, most successful people, the people that we look up to, have names in the back of our head right now. This is what they do. Okay, and we have the opportunity to do it without having to put up all this money and capital and time to do so. So we have an elite game plan for the newest person that gets started when people enroll with us, and I'm going to share with you guys that plan. So I'm going to share my screen just for the purpose of this Zoom so that you guys can see exactly what we're doing and how it works, and for the purpose of YouTube. But the first thing I'm going to show you guys right here is the elite game plan. Okay, the elite game plan, 5 lanes of income. Choose your academy. Now, typically, like I mentioned before, if you get started with me, I prefer that you get started with the elite. Okay, for maximum growth, maximum results. We just have a plan that just makes sense. Okay, especially the only time that I would say like do something different is if you literally have like a crazy busy schedule and we're only going to focus on one thing and then build into that over months coming. But typically I'm like, you can rock the elite. Okay, you can dedicate X amount of hours a week, because this is for your growth and betterment in the future. Cool. So before people officially get started, okay, you want to make sure that you get clear on their why, their goals, and their vision. Now, if you've gone through some of the other videos that we have, I know in this launch, I'm going to talk about this, but in this launch I am site, if you go to the IBO tab, Mike Sotero and a lot of the P5s and Chairman 10s inside of our organization, they have great videos that break down a lot of this of how to reach out to people, making a list, everything when it comes to like the IBO side. You can start there, but kind of like what to do. But when it comes to like people getting started, I always will get clarity on why. Okay, why they're doing this. And if you know the way that I reach out to people, then you already know that's literally like the second question I ask them once I get a yes. Okay, I'm always out. If I ask somebody, hey, you open to creating another stream of income, you text your friends, hey, I've got something you've got to see. If I send you a quick video, can you take a look and watch it by 8 p.m. tonight? Okay, as soon as they say yes, if it's cold market, I'm asking them the next question of, cool, I do want to make sure this is going to be a good fit for you. I do want to know where you're at in your life right now. If you're working, if you're in school, and then I literally ask them why this would be important to them, why another stream of income would be important in their life right now. Okay. And so I ask them, so I already have that why. I reiterate that why to them. We talk about it before they even get started. Their goals, what do they want to get out of this? Okay. Don't just like get somebody started just because it feels good and you have the opportunity to actually get to know those reasons. And then cast a vision. Okay. Leadership is all about casting vision. It's showing people where they can go. So cast that vision for them, and show them what the next 3 months could look like, 6 months, 12 months. And I give those numbers, and I think sometimes people don't say 12 months out, 6 months out, because they're like, people won't stick and stay 6-12 months. I'm like, they're gonna do whatever they're gonna do regardless of what you're saying here. Okay, you need to cast that vision because the right person is going to hear it and they're going to be so focused on where they can go by the end of the year, by this time next year. So cast that vision. What could happen when you compound your account? What could happen when you go platinum 600 in your first 30 days? Okay, P1000, so on and so forth. Be able to fund your trading account and actually start to compound the money at a lot, expedited rate. So get clear on that, and then set the elite game plan with them for max growth, for max results, and choose the academy to that will help them grow and multiply their money as an investor and leverage residual income to fund it. So before I even get them started, I'm already setting, and they probably should already know this based on the way that we pre-launch them, but I'm already setting the elite game plan for them. So they know exactly what they're doing when they get started. It's like, hey, not only are you going to learn how to trade and invest your money, get your money work for you, but we're actually going to be able to take advantage, like saying like, yeah, you're actually going to be able to take advantage of the residual income side to fund the account. Like, so you don't have to take $600 from your job, your paycheck. That's what you get every 2 weeks. You can put that into your account. Okay. So I said this already. I would just put it right here. Short-term trades, residual income, long-term crypto investing. This is how you're going to be able to create wealth. Cool. So that's the before. Now actually getting started. Everybody should know this, but I'm going to just show it for the purpose of this chat or for the purpose of this call. But I have, let's see. I have the Telegram chat. So the first things first, guys, when somebody, as soon as they get started, you want to send them the welcome text. Okay. And the welcome text, this is Telegram on my computer. You can have it on your phone as well, but you guys need to be able to take this. Okay. Go to the pin post. Everybody should know what the pin post is. If you go to the Telegram, I am Team Chat. Okay. Click on the pin post at the top. What I personally do is I have this saved in my phone on my notes. Just easy access. Okay. And literally what you're going to do is you're going to copy and paste this message. Okay. And then you're going to send it to your newest person. That's it. You're going to send it to your newest person. Okay. This is the welcome text. Has everything you need right here. The login for the IM Center, the 3 Telegram chats that everybody should be in. Okay. The 24-hour fast start checklist, which is that launch IM site. And then we even talking about SummerSlam, which I'm going to say it again. If you have not gotten your ticket to SummerSlam, you need to get your ticket to SummerSlam. Okay. Get your ticket to SummerSlam. So that is Telegram. That is where you guys will find the welcome text, because that's the first thing you're going to do. As soon as somebody gets started, last night, shout out Jasmine out in Australia. If you haven't welcomed her in the chat, welcome her in the chat. She literally just got started at like midnight last night. And she's excited. Okay. And what I did, the first thing I did was send her a welcome text, and I walked her through. So let me pull this back up and I'll show you guys. But the first thing I did was send her that. And I literally just went through the text with her. Everything's right there. It's not like you need to memorize anything. I'm just doing this call so you can set the mindset and know kind of what to do as far as the details. But just go through the welcome text. Okay. The first thing that you're going to do is have her down, or have whoever you just got started download the proper apps. Okay. If you don't know, I got it right here. Telegram, that's number 1. Have them download the IM Academy app and just tell them, like, the app is not for like the IM Center or be able to watch the videos. I tell them the IM Academy app is where they'll be able to access Pip Talk. Okay. And I'll basically have them, like, if they're typically if they're on Elite, I'll have them subscribe to like Mike Sotero. Mike's very active on Telegram, or I'll have them subscribe to like Mike Navarrete, people like that. Okay. Patrick Kenny, so on and so forth. So IM Academy is for Pip Talk. So download that app. If they're doing, the DCX side, I'll have them download Swipecoin, and then obviously MT4 as it applies. Okay. One thing I'll do next. Okay. A lot of people miss this for some reason. This is the most important part, is get them connected to the community. Okay. Add them to the Telegram chat. So I will literally not move on to the next step until I know that they have the app downloaded. They've created a free account, which everybody can do. And then I'll literally walk through every single group chat. There's only 3. Okay, guys, the updates channel, which everybody should be in. And I'll explain briefly what each chat is for, because I think when people can connect purpose with what they're doing, there's meaning. Okay. So I'll tell them, like, cool, you're in 3 main chats to stay connected, to maximize your experience. This is about them. It's not about me. It's not about me wanting them to be in the chat. It's about them and their experience, them being connected, the community. So I'll explain each chat. I'll say, cool, you see that first chat? It says get connected. Right below it says updates channel. Cool. I want you to make sure that you get inside that channel so you don't miss out on any updates, any announcements with the company, the academy, any details regarding the team. Everything's going to be listed in there so you don't miss a beat. That's number 1. Number 2 is the traders chat. Okay. I make sure that they're in that chat because, number 1, that's where the conversation around trading and in the investing part, okay, the Elite Pack, DCX, HFX, whatever, is talked about. They can be a part of that discussion. I said, you have questions, you want to share your wins, maybe struggles, maybe questions, whatever it is, type it in there. Everybody's there to help and welcome you and be able to assist with whatever questions you've got and whatever you want to talk about. Okay. Just, don't go crazy. Just ask your questions, so on and so forth. So I give that. And then I'll also mention, Chairman 25 going on Chairman 50, our DCX DeFi Go Live educator, Mike Sotero, he's in that chat. And half the time he's always dropping gems for us. So we get to leverage that. Cool. And then the last chat is our team community. This is more of a personable community that we can be a part of. You can leverage the team. And I'll tell them, I was like, look, one of the biggest pieces of advice I could give you moving into your journey over the next 3, 6, 12 months is take advantage of the network that you have in front of you. Make as many friends as possible. I'm going to connect you with a few of the, my favorite people, my, top members inside of the team. But I want you to, do your due diligence and reach out, talk to people. Okay. Make friends, because these people know where they're going. They have goals. You're surrounding yourself with winners. So get acquainted with those winners and that high energy. I will tell them that. Okay. So add them to the chat. Just briefly explain each one as they're adding them to it, and shout them out. I don't know why, but like sometimes people won't shout people out in the chat. If you brought somebody on, welcome them. I can tell you, first impression is everything. Okay. Welcome your newest person to the chat. Cool. And one last thing, things might change. So this video, take it for what it is. I know it's recorded, but as of right now, make sure that you have them put their customer ID number added to their Telegram name. Okay. Because I'm not going to explain it in all detail, but just that's what they're doing with the Telegram. So just make sure that they have their customer ID number in their Telegram name, not the bio, in the name. Cool. So that's Telegram. And then what I'm going to do next, guys, is I didn't put it on here, but you just have them download IM Academy. You can have them download Swipecoin. And with Swipecoin, I'm only really showing them how to turn the notifications on. Okay. They're going to go through that in the videos. I'm not going to overwhelm them with all this other stuff in the beginning. Just have them turn on the notifications. That's it. And just as a pro tip, I only have them turn on the phone notifications. I make sure all the sessions are on: London session, Asian session, New York session. And then I only have them turn on the leverage in the exchange chat. Everything else I have turned off because it just becomes a lot. And I say, at your own discretion, you can turn things on when you want to. Okay. And I don't really go through MetaTrader 4, and I'm going to show you why. But the next thing that I do after that, guys, is I'm going to walk them through the launch IM site. Okay. And so typically somebody usually will get started with Elite. I will choose between, or we will choose between HFX or FRX to start off. Okay. Right now I do all three. But that's something they can build into. Elite just makes so much sense because you have access to everything with the plan as well. But depending on their schedule, I'll choose either HFX or FRX for them to start off. Okay. Typically, if they've got a really busy schedule, maybe if they're free at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, cool. Let's do Millie 3 to 4 times a week. Okay. Or maybe, they're more convenient in the evenings. All right, cool. You're going to watch Matthew Thayer, 8 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern. Cool. Or maybe FRX makes more sense. For whatever reason, they're going to be up at 3 a.m. Pacific, 6 a.m. Eastern, or they want to watch Patrick Kenny, whatever works. Okay. So pick HFX or FRX based on their schedule. And then we're going to have them dive into DCX. DCX is like one of those things, one of that equal playing field for everyone. There's no reason why people should not be tapped into DCX. Crypto is not only the future, it's happening right now. And if you're a part of the elite plan with me, with you, that's the posture, right? We want you to take advantage of everything. I don't know about you, but like, I want to create success stories. I don't want just somebody coming in here and half-assing this. Excuse my French, but like, I don't want anybody come in here just kind of skating by. If they're working with me, I'm like, yo, like, we're going to take advantage of this. We're going to make the most of this $200, $300 membership so you can maximize this 3-figure investment to scale multiple 4, 5, 6, 7 figures. As long as you stay coachable and consistent and hungry, we're going to make it happen. Cool. So I'm going to walk through the Launch IM site, and I'll just show you that right now. For those of you that don't know, it's in that welcome text. Okay. If you scroll down after the Telegram chats, it literally will say 24-hour fast start checklist. So for those of you that don't know, this site right here is actually really, really powerful. And I don't know if you guys recognize, but we actually took out the Google Doc, the IM members Google Doc, because this is flawless. This is something that the team needs to continue to plug in. So right here, guys, this video that you see on the main screen, this is what I will send to like friends and prospects. Anybody that I say, if I would you, and they say yes, I'm sending them this site most likely. Okay. So it's cool because you can use it for not only prospects, but you can also use it for like a team members portal. So right here, you'll see FRX, HFX, DCX, IBO, and there's even a Spanish side for both prospect videos and a member site, which is so dope. But let's say, for example, we get somebody started obviously on Elite. Obviously, if they have an individual pack, you'll just go to that individual site. But if they get started on Elite, okay, the first thing I'm going to do is we're going to pick either FRX or HFX. Let's just say for the sake of this call, they're going to get started with HFX first, okay, based on their schedule. So I'm going to have them go through the HFX fast start. So you're going to come here. And by the way, guys, the password, okay, there's a password for this. It's called, you just type launch, all capital letters, okay? and you'll be able to go through that. I know it's on YouTube, so hopefully not everybody gets it. Um, but anyways, people watch this. So HFX, maybe I'll put it on unlisted. That's what I'll do. So HFX, welcome to Iron Mastery Academy. Okay, you'll be able to come right here and actually get all these videos. Mike does a great job at breaking this down. I think it's like a 90-second video. He breaks down all the apps. So we already went through that, but they'll be able to go through it again, get all that information. Here's the weekly team call schedule. So they make sure you show them this. I don't want anybody to like say, oh, I didn't know what the schedule was. No. We go through it. It's right here. And also if you go back to the Telegram in the pinned post, this picture is literally right there at the top. Okay. So, okay, cool. So they got the weekly team call schedule. And then this is a video to show you how to set up your HFX trading account. Now, this is IQSent. I know not everybody uses this. This is just an example. So if the newest person wants to come in and use IQSent, cool. This is a breakdown. Typically, for example, the person I got started last night, I told her to open up a pocket option account just for right now. I said, you don't really need to watch this just yet. We're going to have you use pocket option. And once you kind of get the hang of it, because you can even open up a pocket option account with $50. Okay. Once you get the hang of it, then you can decide to move into a different account. Cool. So, but I did have her watch this video. This is great. I believe, yeah, Brandon Boyd does this video. He breaks down literally the entire HFX Academy, what to take advantage of, what to go through next. So I'm not doing all of that. He does it in a very simple form so they can go through that themselves. Okay. So I would have them go through this. I'm going to go back here to show you guys. So I'm going to walk them through the Launch IM site. They're going to go through HFX, and then they're going to go through the DCX side. I'm going to show you that in just a second. But this is literally step-by-step what I'm doing on the launch call, okay? Then from there, I'm going to show them how to navigate through the IM Center and really what to do next after they go through these couple videos, okay? So I would pull up the IM Center. Cool, can you log in? I want to make sure that they can log in too. Typically, guys, I know it says 2 hours waiting time. Like when they get that welcome aboard screen, it says 2 hours to get access. It usually takes like 10, 15 minutes. So once I get to this point, I'll just have them log in. Cool. Let me know if you can log in. Awesome. All I'm doing here, guys, is I'm going to go to academies. And depending on whichever academy they're going to rock with first, HFX, Forex, okay, DCX, whatever. Let's say for the purpose of this call, HFX. I'm going to have them go right here. And I'm going to tell them, cool, with HFX, I just want you to go through the 100 series. You're going to open this up. It's going to enroll you into the courses, and you're just going to go through the 100 series. That's it. 100 series. Everything that has a 100 next to it. And then I will just tell them the last video you should watch would be this video 27 right here. Okay. So I'll tell them that. And so I'll walk them through and just show them where to go for the Academy videos. I'll mention where they can go to go live, like the tab. Because if you go right here, they'll see Academies, Pip Talk, go live. I'll just show them like the next step after this would be go live. I'm not going to go through that on this call today, but that is the next step. Okay. And then what I'm doing, guys, I'm going to show you one more thing after this, but once I go through this and they can log in and we go through this part, I'm scheduling our check-in call. Okay, I'm scheduling the next check-in call. I think this is something that I actually didn't do for the longest time. And it really not only hurt the business, but it hurt the newest person because I would schedule a check-in call with them one time, but it wasn't like consistent. And so I've noticed as I'm scheduling those check-in calls, they're actually being able to get more and more clarity. And I'm going to show you something that's actually going to be very, very powerful for you, your newest person, and your team by doing what I'm going to tell you next. Okay. So scheduling a check-in call. Typically, I'll schedule a check-in call within the next 3 to 4 days that they got started. So my friend that got started last night, I said, cool. When are you free in the next 3 to 4 days? Friday or Saturday. So I'll give them a day. They choose a time. I can usually fit it in my schedule. So we scheduled a call for Friday. Okay. Saturday her time. And from there, I'm going to go on to the next part. I'm going to show you guys on this call. Okay. This will kind of be a full in one call for everyone. So what I'm doing, guys, just so you can gain this perspective, and so it's documented on here, I'm checking in with the newest person every single week. So first 3 to 4 days, I'm checking in, and then every week after that, I'm checking in. So if I have my call, hopefully this makes sense. So if I have my call with my newest person I just enrolled last night on Friday is July 9th. Okay. So when we get on the phone on July 9th, The next call that I'm going to do with her is going to be a week from that. So it's going to be the next Friday, the 16th, or Saturday, sometime like in there. You guys get my point. Anywhere between like 6 to 8 days, we're going to check in about a week. Okay. And every week we're going to build on what we just, talked about, on their progress. Okay. I want to make sure that you can check in with me, ask your questions. And guys, I'm not explaining how to trade on these check-in calls. Okay. I'm literally just reiterating them back into the platform, giving them the clarity that they need, giving them kind of the confirmation, the reassurance that they're on the right track, building their belief, making sure that they're not just, it's not week 3 and they're still on the academy videos. Okay. That's what I'm doing here, is just giving them clarity, reassurance, and making sure that they're on track and making progress. I've seen too many times, again, where I've enrolled somebody or the team has enrolled somebody and it's like the end of the month and they still haven't gone on Go Live. They still haven't used Cash App. It's like, dude, what have we been doing? So I have these calls in place because I get life happens, but I want to make sure they're on track, because like, yo, you put up $200-300. Are we gonna waste this? Like, we're on the elite game plan. We got to make sure that we're on track. So for about 4 to 6 weeks, we're doing a check-in every week. Typically, as we get to like week 3, week 4, it goes from 7 days to like 10. And then from there, 10 to 14, and then people just become self-sufficient. They become independent. And we talk, throughout the week, just, casually, so on and so forth. So one thing I do want to say about these check-in calls is once I get to the 3rd, 4th check-in call, I'm starting to leverage my upline, my mentor, Mike Sotero, Christian Jukes. I'm starting to leverage leaders on my team. I'm starting to leverage and implement top customers in my business to jump on with these check-in calls to build more relationships and familiarity and share their stories. You guys know that stories sell. If I can share, I've noticed, like, guys, I brought on more people in the month of June than I think I did in such a long time. Like, I literally went P600 in the month of June personally, but I think it's because I've built more relationships through my newest person with the team, building that familiarity. Hey, you're on the right track. What you're feeling is normal. This is this person's story. And I'll give you a great example. Josh on the call right now, I had, shout out to Brevin, just got started a couple weeks ago. He literally got started and we were on our 3rd, I think it was our 3rd check-in call. And I was on the call with him and I was like, yo, Josh, do you want to jump on, say a few words to Brevin? Let him know what's good, anything that's on your mind, as far as tips and insight and perspective. Share your story with him, share your excitement, because we want to transfer that enthusiasm, that energy. And that was one of the most powerful things I could have done, because now not only did I leverage Josh delegating responsibility, hey, can you come on here and share, your story and build that relationship, but now Brevin knows somebody else. It's besides me. The worst thing that you can do is bring somebody on and they only know you. And that's another thing I didn't mention, but as soon as I get somebody started, guys, I'm actually getting them in a couple of group chats. I'm getting them in a group chat with my upline, okay, Mike Sotero, Christian Jukes, okay, and I'm also getting them in a group chat with the leader that I'm putting them on their team. So let's say, I put Brevin on Josh's team. So I'm going to put Josh and Brevin in a group chat, okay, so that they can have that relationship. Now, group chats are nice, but there's nothing like being able to be on a call and actually see that person. And there's nothing like actually meeting somebody in person for the very first time. That's why we say get to events, okay? So you're building more of a relationship, familiarity, and sharing your story. Don't shy away from your story. Your story is going to impact so many people and raise their belief, raise the standards of what's possible. So I just wanted to share that. I know I went on a little bit off on that, but that part right there, I feel like that is an untaught, kept secret in what we do, okay? Leveraging the people on your team to mix into calls, even if it's just pop on for 5 minutes and share your story, share a little bit of perspective. What's helped you? Why are you excited? Man, that will go a long way, okay? So I wrote this right here just for documentation purposes and for you guys to gain this perspective, but this is what it's about. Okay. If anybody ever asks you, you can share this. This is the goal. Okay. The goal is to learn the basics, is to grow yourself, is to steadily compound your account. Okay. It's not, let's make $1 million in 6 months. Not saying it's not possible, but let's focus on growth. Let's focus on compounding your account. Okay. Mike Sotero said this the other day. Okay. The goal is to be able to take 5 to 10% of your monthly profits and put it into your crypto portfolio and your staking opportunities. Okay. crypto, this is why we want people on Elite, because they have the opportunity to take advantage of everything that's going on in crypto. I know we said 5 lanes of income, guys, but this academy legitimately offers more than 5. If you have DCX, you literally just open the door for like 3+ streams of income in one academy, and people don't even know that. Okay, I believe it's more like 3, 4, but it is what it is. Okay, so you take, you get to a point where you're compounding your account and you're able to take 5 to 10% of those monthly profits to put into your crypto portfolio, to put into staking opportunities. Okay, we're staking Superbid right now. I know I'm a little late to the party, but 80% APY, not too shabby compared to your bank. Okay, and then leverage residuals to fund your trading and investing accounts instead of taking additional money from your career or your job. Okay. So many people, and I get it, trust me, 4+ years in the game, the entire time I would tell myself, I want to quit my job. I'm gonna quit my job this time. I'm gonna quit my job, at the end of the year. I'm gonna quit my job here. It's not about that. I know that might be your goal, but like, give yourself time to grow. You're gonna do this for a lifetime. You're gonna have this skill forever that you can pass down to your kids' kids. This is generational, life altering income we are talking about. Okay, like complete life altering income opportunity right here, and you're trying to quit your job in 30 days. It's cool. Take time to learn this. Take time to grow yourself, because your income will never surpass your mindset. I always tell people that, because everybody's in such a rush to like make the money. Just like in when you lose weight, right? When you're trying to lose weight, everybody's such in a rush to like lose all this weight in such a short period of time. You wonder why 30 days later they lost all the weight, and then 30 days after that they gain it all back because they didn't develop the right mindset. Same thing with making money. You may make all this money right away, but if your mindset doesn't match your income or above it, you're going to lose it all. So take the time to grow yourself. And that's why we say, okay, you can take money from your account, but if you're not ready to do that, man, guys, don't rush the process. Keep that job that you have. There's no shame in it. If you got to go back and get a job, there's no shame in that. Okay? Get your bag. This is your money. Cool? So take 5 to 10% of your monthly profits and put into your portfolio. Okay, wow, you have an extra $600,000, $2,000 a month of residual income plus to fund your trading account and your investments. Okay, so I just want to say that, have it all documented on the call. This one last thing that I'm going to show you guys, and we'll wrap it up, and I'm going to stop recording and I'll open up for any questions. But I wanted to just kind of show you kind of a completion for a first check-in call. Okay, so I know I just went through this. This is like the basics of what I go through with the newest person right here, mapping everything out. But typically, I'm just going to give the example for HFX. Literally, if it's Forex, it would be something different. But typically, I've been doing HFX with the newest person just because it's a lot easier for somebody to create a result in your first day. Okay, score in 24, as Mike Sotero would say it. But complete by first check-in call. Okay, create a result first 24 hours with HFX. What I'll typically do is I'll take a trade on Cash-Trap with them through Pocket Options. I'll literally share my screen. Sometimes I'll even have them share their screen for me so I can watch them take the trade. I'll guide them. Okay. And this isn't me being the educator or being the expert. I'm just being a product of the product. I'm just doing one trade, and it doesn't even matter if we win or lose. Okay. It doesn't even matter if we win or lose. All that matters is they know how to take the trade and they get a result. And people look at results weird and like different. People will look at a result as like, I've got to make, like, they'll just say, oh, I got to get results before I share this, which is like so silly. I believe it's so silly, because if you know that you have the cure to financial cancer, are you going to wait till your cancer is cured to share this with somebody? No. You already know that you have the cure. Share it. Like, it's that simple. Okay, cool. I'm going to get you a result 24 hours. We're going to take a trade tonight. You're going to be able to see how powerful Cash-Trap is. You're going to see how powerful the system that we have is, okay? You're not going to win every single time, but this strategy gives you that probability that you're able to win majority of the time. And so all I'm going to do is just take a trade together on the launch call so they can see this, okay? So typically when I'm going through, I don't know if you guys remember when I was talking about the walkthrough launching IM site. Okay, once I go and navigate the IM Center in the Academy, after I do this, that's when I'm going to help them just open up that Pocket Option account. It's very simple, guys. Just type in your name, your email, open up the account, get a demo. You can literally take the trade with them. It'll take 2 minutes, okay? And I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to, go through the 100 series. Should not take them more than 2 to 3 days to do that. And then they're going to choose an HFX Go Live educator to tune in three to 4 times a week, okay? That's it. And then we're going to have the next check-in call. Okay. So by the next check-in call, they should have gone through this already. Now with the DCX side, the leverage and exchange, being able to leverage and exchange trade with DCX, I'm going to typically, I don't want them to be overwhelmed with like a lot of different stuff. I can tell if somebody's like super, super hungry, like overachiever type of vibe, and I'll tell them to do both. But if I can tell like the person that just got started, may need to do things in chunks, then what I'll do is have them go through this on their first call. Okay. And by the next check-in call, they're already going to be through this. They already have a demo account, and they're going to be able to tune in live with one educator on HFX 3 times a week. Okay. You can plug in 45 minutes to an hour, 3 times a week. That's simple. They're by the next check-in call, or the first check-in call, they're already right here. That's why it's very simple to just implement DCX next and have them go through the SwipeCoin Fast Start videos. Okay. And for those of you that don't know, I know that they have DCX Academy videos in here. I know I told a couple people to, but I don't really tell people to watch these. Not yet. They're redoing the DCX Academy. So maybe by the time you watch this, they might have updated the videos. I don't know, double check. But if they have them watch the updated DCX videos. Right now, they're not updated. So I have them watch this. Go to the SwipeCoin site, click on videos, and make sure it's on English or whatever language that they speak, and have them go to Fast Start. Okay. So English, and then Fast Start right here. They only need to watch the Fast Start videos. Okay. These videos aren't very long. The only video that's actually long is the first one, and he's going over how to use the SwipeCoin scalper. It's 20 minutes. Okay. So typically this is what I'm doing on the second check-in call. Complete by the first check-in call. Okay. So this should be completed. And on that same call, what I'm doing is I'm having them go through this. Cool. So next step is to go through the SwipeCoin Fast Start videos. You should be able to do that. Honestly, if you're an overachiever, within that same day. It's not very long, but typically you need a couple days. Cool. Within your first 48 hours. And then what you're going to do is start watching Curtis Cobain. He has priority videos 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to have them watch that. Honestly, from the time that we have our next check-in call, they should be able to watch all of this. Okay. So they're on HFX Go Live with an educator 3 to 4 times a week. They would have completed the Fast Start videos for SwipeCoin. Okay. And now they're watching Curtis Cobain's priority videos. So they go to Go Live. I'm going to show them how to do this. Go to DCX. Everybody knows Curtis Cobain. The reason why is he's going to give a great foundation for people. Okay. He has his beginner sessions on Mondays. And from there, we can have them kind of, do their thing. But this is a great starting point for a lot of people. So I would have them, and I'm just going to show you guys for those of you that don't know, but I'm going to have them go to his session, go to favorites, scroll down, and you're going to be able to see them right here. Priority 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's it. That's all I'm going to tell them. I'm going to literally tell them to do that. And that's it. And sometimes, guys, what I'll do is I'll just text them after the call with just like a quick little like, hey, this is like homework. 1, 2. These are the things that you should be doing. I got on a call with one of my guys. Shout out to Josh. He lives in upstate New York. Just got started over the weekend. I sent him a little, 1, 2, 3, what you should be doing next. We just had our first check-in call today. Okay. So this is the last thing I'll show you, and then I'll just show you a quick invite. But by week 3, they should have completed, like literally within their first week, they should have completed the SwipeCoin, or sorry, all the Academy videos. But I'm just going to say it here. By week 3, this is where they should be at. Okay. They should have completed the basics Academy videos. All right. They should have a schedule established on both the HFX DCX side. By week 3, depending on where people are at, I know I didn't write this in here, but this is pretty simple. By week 3 or 4, I'll usually start to implement Mike Navarrete because I want them to start building that mindset. Okay. Mike Navarrete, for those of you that don't know, I'm not going to pull up his session right now, but if you click on the FRX tab on Go Live, you go to him. He has a Sunday session every Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Times may change, I know, but as of right now, that's his time. He talks about specifically the mindset, the beliefs, the psychology behind trading, behind just really doing anything in life. And he has a session called Trading Beyond the Matrix, and it's been one of the most powerful sessions I've ever experienced. It literally took the way that I see what we do of a complete 360. Okay. So I start to implement that, and you can kind of gauge when the right time is, typically around week 3, 4. If they have a lead, okay, most people should, I start to implement Mike Navarrete. And I just say, hey, 1 session a week for mindset. And half the time, like I get in contact with a lot of the team and they're watching more than just one session because he's that good. People are going to build on what you give them. And I'm just giving them kind of like minimums to do, and they're going to be able to build on it. Okay. So Basics Academy videos completed. They have a schedule established. All the go live favorite sessions are completed. Okay. And they're now leveraging a strategy / educator. So maybe, they're on HFX with Millie. Okay. That's their person. Or maybe they're leveraging Cash Trap with Matthew Thayer. Okay. Right. Whichever one. And then they're also leveraging Cobain and his Fib strategy or the Swipe Coin Scalper. Okay. They're doing something alongside Mike Navarrete. And then where I implement, this is what I do. I'm just giving you guys this, but what I do at the end of the call, okay, right before I show them, right before I do the check-in, like we schedule our check-in call, okay, I'm actually going to break down the residual side for them briefly, okay? And I tell them it's this simple. And this is the question I ask them, okay? I'll say, cool, awesome. So now that you have the game plan, you have the elite plan of what to do, on how to start getting your money to work, how to start growing yourself, how to start actually getting involved and understanding the basics in the market, okay? We're going to get into DCX crypto on our first check-in call in 3 days, okay? What I want you to be able to do right now, because I want to help you go break even in your first 7 days, okay? I give people 7 days because sometimes I do want to stretch people's mindset. If people go get it done in their first 24 hours, cool, let's go run it up. But I'll say, hey, within your first 7 days, so by literally our second check-in, they're break even or P150 and above, okay, on their way to P600. I'll tell them, cool, we're going to go ahead and help you break even. I know in any traditional business, this is a global business, solution for you, your financial concerns, your monetary pressure, where you want to go in your life. The first thing that we need to be able to do, alongside you going through those basic videos, this shouldn't take more than 15-20 minutes, is that I want to help you break even. I want to help you unlock the residual income part of this company. Okay, this is a great question, who are the most driven and hardworking people that that you can show this to and get them connected with me in the next 24-48 hours? I would ask people that. Who are the most driven and hardworking people that you know? Who are the most influential people that you know? Who, say it however you want. I'm just giving you guys an example. Who are the most, what was I going to say? Who are the most, open-minded, people that are looking for a plan to do what you're doing, okay? And they're going to be like, all right, cool, I've got some names. Okay, cool, you got some names, awesome. Like, this is what I did. I went through my phone contacts, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat. I'm sure 2 people that you would be able to, share this with, get them connected with me. We're going to show them the game plan, just like we did for you. And this is all you got to say. Literally all you've got to say. How do I know this? I literally have been taking this from Alex Morton, Chairman Elite, Joey Wilson, Matthew Thayer, Chairman 100s. Okay. Mike Sotero even goes through a lot of this. Christian Jukes, If I Would You, he talks about it. Okay. This is not my information. It's just what not only works, but what is duplicatable. You can literally send this to your friends. Whoever you just thought about, most driven, hardworking people who would actually be excited and grateful to get access to this. Okay. That have financial concerns, that have monetary pressure, that are looking for more time, that have a crazy busy schedule that you can show them HFX, okay? Show them how to start compounding their money. You're going to text them. Honestly, you could call them. And I did a call the other week. I'm not going to go through it right now, but you can literally say, this is what I tell them on the call. Hey, you're going to text your friends, talk the way you talk to your friends. Hey, you got a minute? Hey, what's up, bro? Hey, what's up, sis? Hey, what's up, man? Whatever. Hey, what's up, Johnny? You got a minute, bro? Like, I've been super excited about something I want to share with you. I think you need to take a look at this. If I send you a quick video on what it's about, can you watch it before 8 p.m. tonight? Can you take a look and text me back ASAP? Whatever you guys want to say. But this right here, this is all you got to do. Literally all you got to do. They're going to tell you yes. They're going to tell you no. They tell you yes, send them the video. Okay. If they tell you no, what's it all about? Or if they're starting to question you, don't send them anything. Be like, look, man, I know this could be super powerful for you. I don't have a lot of time to explain. That's why I'm going to send you the video. Can you take 15 minutes? Can you take 10 minutes and watch this? And if it's, if it's something that makes sense for you, cool, text me back. If not, all good. I know where I'm going in the next 12 months. I want to be able to give you the opportunity to come with me. Okay. So that is that, guys. And this is the part right here that most people don't do. And I understand why. Most people, they just don't know how to say it like this, or they feel like intimidated to share this part. But it's like, no, like you're doing people a disservice when you don't give them the opportunity to share this with somebody, to break even, to have a free membership. If you've ever had a free membership, if you've ever, had residual income, tasted residual income, then you understand the power of this. Okay. So I will usually implement this right, like literally the last thing. So literally go through everything. And then the last thing that I'm going to do is this. And then I'm going to schedule, the check-in call. And then we're going to connect on the next time. Okay. So I'm going to stop recording this. I'm pretty sure I went through everything that I wanted to talk about, and open it up for any